some associates gather on the stand. This trial's a circus, but I've got a plan. Not a grifter, still worse than Dan. Hopscotch squares, don't trip, don't fall. BK in a felony, I've heard it all. Shake it, magic 8 ball. Tell me the truth, will justice call? Me be the diva, she's running the show. Two Capone and Meg, yeah, everybody knows. Fact or fact, well, nobody knows. What the corn echoes as the chaos grows. My credibility left in a vehicle. Hopscotch squares, don't trip, don't fall. BK in a felony, I've heard it all. Shake it, magic 8 ball. Tell me the truth, will justice call? What the corn echoes as the chaos grows. My credibility left in a vehicle.
At the end. Is that a bunny rabbit?
I had to add a rabbit going down the rabbit hole.
Oh. I was like, I looked up and I was like, wait, what is happening? Where's Dan?
Yeah, no, it's been there all week. Dan's still there. Don't worry. He's still there. But I had to add the rabbit because Deidre's talking about us going down the rabbit holes all the time.
Nice.
And it took me all freaking day because I was arguing. I'm like, Chat GPT, this is why I don't use you. I use you to create some images. And I've tried to create this video of this, and I told you what I wanted, and I could have drawn it better, and I can't draw. It looked like, do you remember the original, I can't remember the name of the show, the Tracy Ullman show that had the original Simpsons on there?
Yeah.
And how badly they were drawn.
Yes.
That's how bad it was worse. So I finally, I had created a couple videos in Canva, but it did something that, and I'm like, I can't get it to correct in there, but I couldn't, it wasn't something that I could get, like,
Yeah.
because it was in the video. And so I like export that back into ChatGPT. I'm like, fix this. And it doesn't. And I was like, you know what? Just forget about it. Just forget it. I am literally yelling. I'm literally typing it. Like, why can't you do what I'm asking?
It's frustrating, isn't it?
It didn't say that because I'm like, don't say it. Don't say it. You will be gone.
You're like stomping your feet and they're like, frustrating, isn't it?
It's like, don't you say it.
You mother.
But it's like, I got it. I got it without you. I got it on my own. I did it myself. And I know none of you really cared about that story. Hello. How are you all doing? Good morning, Flash fan. I didn't realize until just now that Gabby said good morrow. And that is, now I understand. I understand this. Good morrow to you, my lord. The servant said, bowing. Wow. Alrighty then. What's up, Bad Dazzer? Oh. Hello, whoever. I know you're frying out there. Just be glad it's not summer. You guys would literally be frying. Oh my goodness. Happy Flashman, I don't know what to do with you. Happy on birthday. Happy birthday, happy on birthday. Oh my goodness. I saw Sticky. Hey-oh, Sticky. How you doing? Oh, there's Heidel. Hello, Heidel. If you guys get, I watched the whole Afro Man thing today. The channel I watched it on the news station I watched it on, I got most of it, but I didn't get all of it. But I got enough, I got the gist of it all. And I watched all. I'm just waiting. If the verdict comes in, let me know. And Snipe, I was shocked that they let him on the stand wearing those glasses. And hello, and good evening.
That's what Snipe was telling me earlier in Discord. I was dying when he sent that picture. I was like, hell yeah, Afro Man.
I was dying yesterday because Snipes, that being his picture every time.
Oh my
I
god! I saw it and I was like, why are there pictures of Afro Man everywhere? I had no idea what was going on. They all filled me in Discord and I was like, why is there pictures of Afro Man everywhere? Like, what is happening? I saw it, I was like, freaking Afro Man. Like, get it, boy.
Good morrow, fair AJ of the Valley. What's up, Deidre?
That
I,
picture of
I
him is priceless, though. It's like, America.
I put the rabbit at the end of my intro up there just for you. But yes, if you guys hear that there is a verdict in that, let me know.
How much longer is this supposed to last?
It's over. It's in.
Oh,
There should be. You're lucky you didn't draw a rampant rabbit. uh, I'm glad I didn't draw uh, uh, the other rabbit that has been on the stream a long time ago. Gabby will know what I'm talking
well,
about.
technically, that would be the rosebud for Bad Dazzer.
Yes. Do we all get a servant? I have no idea. We
No,
can hope. No? Okay.
no,
Gabby said no.
no, definitely not.
No spoilers. I have the news station missed about a third of it. Well, yeah, that sucked. That did suck, but I got enough of it. Like, the judge on that case is weird. I have never seen a judge do what this judge did. He's definitely leaning towards the plaintiff, in my opinion. Plaintiffs. Um, but when one lawyer is up there questioning somebody and the other lawyer is just sitting there twiddling his thumbs or whatever he was doing and doesn't object, it is not the place of the judge to go, "What are you doing?" Like, no. What are you doing? Like, don't do that. News is largely useless these days. I agree 100%.
Oh, are you kidding me? Absolutely.
When you get a chance, you gotta watch Judy Church case out of Mass. Oh man.
Yeah,
Why is
yeah,
it?
it's she poisoned somebody with antifreeze.
Oh, one of them. Hey, there's a case in Wisconsin that'll show you that doesn't work.
Gabby, take us down. Deidre.
Wait, I'm so behind. I'm
Oh,
here.
that's okay.
I'm here for all the rabbit holes. Oh, Gabby takes down.
I'm sure there'll be many twists and turns.
Oh man.
So much, Bobby. You missed so much in the past, what, 4 minutes we've been
4 minutes.
live? you
You really have.
So much already.
We really have. That's no lies. That's all true. Oh my gosh. So, okay. So I've watched everything, Sticky. Well, I've not watched. I've listened to everything because I was not, and I couldn't watch. I was busy today, so I had to listen. But it was weird how much he interjected into himself into the trial. Like this isn't a classroom, sir. Those people over there are jurors. They're not law.
And
They're not law
also, like,
students.
if it was a classroom, did you raise your hand first? I don't think so.
Like, well, one woman, she made me laugh because they were taking a break and she said something about, "Do we have long enough to go smoke a cigarette?" That was a juror.
She's like, at least 15, 20 minutes. Do we have that? Thanks. She's like, wait, what kind? Hundreds or regulars? 20 for 100, 15 for a reg.
Yeah, I mean, oh my gosh, I was like, what is going on over there in Ohio? Like, Okay. I will say this about the trial though. It's not anything I would ever do. I wouldn't I try to be careful what I say about people who we are watching testify. Sometimes I know that I say things that aren't nice. But I really try to be careful. You know, I've when somebody that you've covered their trial reaches out to you and thinks you weren't very nice to them, it's not fun. So I do try to be careful about that. But regardless of, I just, there's a line that I can't cross. I do, I can spoke pretty fast.
Representing Ohio.
Oh, there you go. But for me there's a line I would not. Yes, Lisa is a line. What's up, Christine? She's a line I would not have crossed that line. However, I was listening when she came on the stand and I was like, wait, they said Lisa, right? Because that poor woman has a low voice. I know I have a low voice. Carmen has a low voice. That woman has a very low voice, but still.
Carmen has a low voice because every time she calls me, she's like, "Her."
But it's like I just could not. That was bad. That was bad. And the officer that has adopted kids and has at least one of them is biracial and he's got a song out there that he's effed the officer's wife and now kids at school are asking her if Afro Man is her dad.
What the
Like
hell?
he's pissed. Like that officer is, and I don't blame him. Like I just cannot.
That's crazy.
Yeah. What's up, Bri? Hope you are well. I know you're staying busy. I mean, so I don't know that I don't when I heard the amount they were asking for her, I was like, "Holy crap." I don't know that I did she look him high?
But you're like, I'm high.
Oh man. I mean, I listening to that, I heard all the stuff they played. I didn't watch some of it.
Oh,
But
you gotta watch the pound cake one. We did that.
I did
That was
see that
hilarious.
one.
I was dying inside. That was the best. The double take the cop took from his lemon cake. I was like, oh, he wants some. He wants
I was
some.
like, please don't take a slice of that cake. Please do not take a slice of that cake, which is where I really figured it was going.
Yeah,
But he
Afro Man
didn't.
just walks up and hands him a fucking plate of it. He just got pictures of the cop just shoveling it in his face.
So I agree, Sticky. That's where it's not. To me, I've thought, and I'm not an attorney, so don't say what I have to say about this to court and be like, well, AJ said this. I have just heard through other defamation trials that it has to generally cost you something. Like it has to cost you money. I don't think it can just be reputation, but I don't know. Obviously,
I think that this is gonna make him money after this. I mean,
it absolutely has. He said that.
When's the last time you heard an Afro Man? Early 2000s.
He said that. Like he hit because he came up in my freaking feed. He hit 1 million subs, and he was not there a couple days ago. And he said, "Yeah, you guys are bringing me out." Like, "Oh yeah, I'm making money. I'm gonna make money."
Making a comeback. He's making a comeback. And that suit did him all the favors.
Oh my gosh, he wore it every day. I'm like, come on, dude, you have
every day he wore it.
Yes, I'm like, why are you still in that? And and I could not believe that the judge let him wear his. They look like sunglasses,
The
maybe their
AV.
prescription, up on the stand.
Oh my God, that's
That is
great.
exactly what I am saying. I do not give legal advice ever.
No, none of us are lawyers. I'm basically half a smartass and a wise guy, you know? Don't take anything we say seriously.
Yes, please.
Just laugh.
Yes. That's how I understand it too, unless you can prove that it cost you something to have your reputation damaged. And
Mm,
I don't think they can like there's not a monetary cost to their anger and their being embarrassed, right? So I don't know. Stanky.
stanky.
I mean, oh,
No, I'm not. Never will I ever be. Gabby is a prehistoric lizard from the boot place. Okay. I don't know what that means,
from the boot place.
but it's fine. I'll
I
accept
don't
it.
know. All right.
I don't know either, but it's fine.
Okay, so the one officer that moved, the first officer that I saw, I about put a message in Discord and said, "You guys did not tell me Sling Blade's son was testifying because that's just what I was waiting for him to do." Like,
Ain't got no gas in it.
yes. Yes.
What you got up in there? Them potato fries?
I was like, this guy can't count money. I mean, there's no reason that it's that right there. I don't even have to watch it anymore. That's why there was a discrepancy in the money. He cannot count it.
No, he's spending it too much on that Mary Jane.
No, the officer can't count
Yeah,
money. I'm just
yeah.
telling you,
He's
I don't
spending it
know.
on Mary Jane too. Did you see the way he did the double take at the lemon pound cake?
No, that
He
wasn't
had
that officer.
munchies.
The
Oh,
judge
see,
said
Snipe,
the
that was your
opposite
mistake.
of that in jury instructions. It doesn't need to be financial damage. Hey, if
That
they
that
can,
was your mistake, Snipe. I'm not on the boot. I'm down by the boot. I'm not on the boot. Below the boot.
you're below the boot. You're
I'm
getting stepped on.
Sicilian, not Italian.
Oh,
I am not the boot. I'm under the. I'm the soccer ball that's gonna be kicked by the boot, basically.
okay, good. I'm glad I'm not the only one that saw that. I had to do a double take.
These
I'm
were
like,
closed. They were on top of
close.
each
They were
other.
like
Oh,
so close. They were so.
someone
I
say
was like,
boot.
is he cross-eyed? Like super cross-eyed? You can't. How can you be a police officer? But he's not. He wasn't. He was
The
not.
officer walks up to you like, "Look me in my eye," and you're like, "Which one?" You're like, "I'm looking," and he's like, "No, you're not." And you're like, "Yeah."
He's won. I think what they want 1 million for him because I'm like, no, no, no,
That's
no,
just so ridiculous. The whole thing is ridiculous.
no. I mean, it's all bad. You shouldn't have. Oh no. Okay.
I need a
He's the
meme
one that
that.
I thought was like Sling
Oh,
Blade's son.
the lemon pound cake one, or the other guy you're talking
No, the first guy. No, this was not
about.
the lemon pancake guy. I don't think he made a video about him. He called him a PDF file because his brother,
Yeah,
who
yeah.
had been in
He,
law, he had he got in trouble for it. But I'm like, just because he got in trouble for it doesn't mean that he's one, and that's bad, dude. Like you
yeah, he
can't
went
do
like what
that.
work? He went and worked with the Girl Scouts or something, like the Alaska case that we never figured
Yeah,
out
I know.
what the Girl Scouts thing was all about.
I don't know. Like I'm just. Ew.
Allegedly, we don't know. We
What
still
did
don't know. All I
Did I
know is
say
someone's still waiting out there for their P.F. Chang order with the gong. They're just still standing there like, where's my order?
Ronnie, did I say hi to you? I don't remember. I'm sorry
Just
if I did, if I
entered.
did not. And I will say hello to you again if I did. I
Cowlick man?
I will look. He was falsely called a PDF file. Yeah, he that
Yeah.
one that was bad. So he
100 million.
I had to think back and I'm like, okay, he probably deserves the money for that because that's a bad claim. And you can't and just because his brother got in trouble for it. Like
Bobby. That's what I've been saying. I just found all this out today. Bobby's like, there's
there's
an
an
Afro-Man trial? Yes.
Bobby, they
There-
talked about it. Snipe, that's Snipe's picture. Where you at, Snipe?
I saw the Snipes
Right there.
pictures, and I was like, why does he have
Right
it?
there.
I was like, why is Afro Man wearing an American flag? I had no idea what was happening until an hour ago in Discord.
It's
They told me all
it's
about it.
Ronnie's. Wait, it's Ronnie's birthday?
No, it's not. Who said that? Flash fan? He's messing with you.
Okay, stop that.
He's just saying weird things. You know how you say hi, Flash fan? He's like, Merry Christmas.
Yes. Me too. I've been called hundreds of different names and never got a penny for it. And I'd rather not change because the First Amendment is more important. Yes.
No,
Then
seriously.
me.
If someone want to call me a name and then I can sue you for $100 million, I'll friggin' split it with you.
I guess though the only somebody calling
It's
you a
crazy.
name is
Yeah.
is you know not nice and it's protected.
Yeah.
Or
There you go. You hear that? Mother
I could call
effers.
that person a name, and it wouldn't
I
be
agree.
nice. But
Oh, it won't be nice.
I the him making the videos about it, him making t-shirts about him, like these cops being just going like we can't even go on calls, like we go into bars, everybody's calling us thieves and why'd you take his money, blah blah blah. That guy doesn't even know how much money he had in his suit pocket. He thinks he had
Yeah.
$5,000 in there, but he doesn't know because he said himself, I got drunk and I got high. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, so you don't even know if you still had the full $5,000 in there. And he's like, they should have just never came in my house and they wouldn't even be in my world. And I was like, I
Exactly.
don't even know that I should talk about this because I don't want to be in your world either.
Well, I'm just saying, Afro Man up in his house, just minding his own goddamn business, wearing his
He wasn't
American
even
flag
home.
shit. He was just smoking his own stuff, minding his
He
own
wasn't
business.
even home. He was coming back from Chicago. He wasn't even there. I don't know what the original warrant was for.
The whole thing sounds ridiculous. It doesn't even
It
sound
is
like a real
really
thing.
bad. It's just
It's like-
dumb.
You just ignited Afro Man's new company right now.
Yeah.
Thank you, because it's going to be hilarious.
So if I say I know you are, but what am I? Does that make it even? I hope so. I wish. That'd be hilarious.
I mean, we
If
can
you
do
just-
that kind of thing all day, because that would be
Yeah,
hilarious.
if you just somebody said something to you and you said I know you are, but what am I? And it was like kryptonite and they couldn't do anything else. That would
I
be
do that
awesome.
sometimes with my husband, but we like go like real low with it, like elementary school style slang. Like, you're a doo-doo head. I know you are, but what am I? We go back and forth with it.
What? They were looking for a dungeon full of kidnapped women?
Yes. Yeah. I asked him. I said, so did they find? They said that, and then
Oh.
he said that they a snitch had said that he had like a pyramid of like bricks of marijuana in his house. Like, did they find that? They're like, no, they only found like 2 joints. It's like, come on, man. Look at the suit he's wearing. He bought that off Walmart, and those dang aviators, he got that off, I don't know, IKEA, some assembly required. You think he's got bricks in his house? I don't think so.
I don't know. He had just, when he had that $5,000 in his suits because he had just gotten back from Colorado after performing with Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
And
really?
the other 10,000 that he made was obviously blown from, drugs, apparently, you know?
And like hundreds of pounds, but he didn't have hundreds of
And
pounds.
lemon pound cake.
But he did have some lemon
lemon
pound
pound
cake.
lemon pound he bought $10,000 worth of lemon pound cake and joints. And that's it. The only thing he had left with those 2 joints that they found and half a lemon pound cake in his house that the cop double taked at. That's it. These people are crazy.
I don't know if it had calmed down or not. And they even admitted, like, yeah, we get called bad names all the time, but we're not called a thief. Like that seemed to be their sticking point. Is you've accused us of theft, and not all of us ever even came in contact with the money. And we're all being accused of stealing your money. So I don't know. I know, but he had to kind of know that that was that there was something bad with that because he had the news there when he went to go get his money. Something happened. And isn't it, we're
Well, we
talking like
miscounted the first
four,
time. I'm sorry. Did you smoke half the other joint that you found in the friggin' ashtray? You
but I mean,
miscounted?
we're talking about like $400, I think. It's not, just give
No,
him
but seriously though,
$400 and shut up. Like, but
they're
I
acting
think
like he's
even
like
if
a
they
blast
win
cop.
this, I don't think it stops him.
No, it's
Like, if
not.
they come back and they say, okay, fine, you have to pay this, one, he's going to appeal it. But two, I think he still gets to go on and say whatever he wants to say. I don't
Oh, for
know.
sure, for sure. His next album's gonna be called Pedo Lemon Pound Cake. That's what his next album's gonna be called that, and he's gonna wear American flag suit, and it's gonna, yeehaw.
Yeah, I don't know that he was going to let it go away. He had made, according to them, like posts about it last Friday. I don't know. I don't know. But
It's all
anyways, if you hear that a verdict is in, let me know. I will go find it. I want to watch it. I'm curious. Now I'm invested. And yeah, and that's all I have.
I don't like
So,
lemon, but I do like pound cake. Now I want some.
I like pound cake, but I'm not a big lemon person.
Me
I'm not
either.
against it. I like to
Well,
like
I'm half
roast like
against
green
it.
beans and then put some lemon, like squeeze a
Green
lemon on top of them.
lemon pound cake?
No, I don't want lemon pound cake. I said green beans. Grain.
Oh,
Grain. Green grain. I mean,
something.
well, it's not, it is representative of the American flag, but it doesn't look exactly like the American flag. You can just tell that that is what it is. It's not like one of those bathing suits, like bikinis that has the stars on one side and the stripes on the other. Like, it's not one of those.
Ronnie, get the hell out of here. Cat Williams is streaming the verdict.
Are you saying Cat not Williams, or
Oh, yeah,
whatever
I was going
that
to say Cat
person's
Not
name
Williams.
is?
Not Cat Williams or
I
something.
mean, is the verdict on right now?
Is it? I heard Lemon Pound Cake, but that's not his other
is
song. It is.
is
That's his
is
song.
is
I just
cake
watched it.
is cake a hoe? Oh,
Yeah.
all right. Be careful. Be careful,
Cake
Sticky.
Cake is a hoe. Let me tell you that. The cake be hoeing it all over the place.
No, he's not wearing it in a disrespectful way. I'm just surprised he's wore it every day.
What? The American flag suit?
Yeah. I don't know what his pants look like, but
They're
I don't
probably
know.
swimming trunks. They only tape you from the chest up, so that's all you need.
Okay. All right. Well, let's shift back to where we are now.
Yeah, where are we?
Wait, what? They already said it?
When? Ronnie, were you not here when she said, let us know?
All right. Oh, no, that's true.
Oh, the
No, but
comedian. The comedian, Cat Williams. I know who you were
No, I
talking
know who.
about, AJ.
I know who
But
both
Cat
people are.
Williams, the comedian, was streaming the verdict. Not
Ronnie is letting me
Cat
know.
Lynch. Yeah, Ronnie's letting you know right now that the verdict has already.
No spoilers.
They already said it. They already said, yeah, no spoilers. Ronnie's like, not guilty.
Yeah, I figured you were being sarcastic on that one, but I was going to let you say it.
Rude.
It's not Cat Williams.
I wish it was, because that would have been hilarious to watch. Ronnie's like, let me find the link.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well,
Send it to me and just.
yeah, send it to Gabby and then she can post it and then I'll click on it. Why would the comedian be streaming? Who knows?
Oh, there
Go
she
iron
is.
something.
Heidel sent it to me.
Okay. What's up,
Hold
Dodo?
on. Okay. Snipe sent it to me. Heidel sent it to me. 800 million other people sent it to me. Thank you, all those people. You're amazing. You know, when you ask for something, you just get it. You know what I mean? You just get
Well, I mean,
it,
most of the
whether
time,
you like it or not.
you know, how we always talk, how we'll say when we're talking, if we mention somebody, then they pop up in our lives somehow, but yet never that millionaire.
So where do you want to post this? In your Discord?
Just post it in the live chat on YouTube and I'll go there.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Wait, this is the Cat Not Williams.
Oh,
Oh, wait. Snipe sent me a different one. Hold on.
if you guys have the news
Snipe?
one.
So, yeah, Snipe sent me the news one. Hold on.
Okay. Wait, you left out the word. No, you didn't.
That's the news one.
Ronnie, you said he was found not guilty.
I left out the word not. She's saying she left out the word Cat Not Williams.
Oh. Got it. Let me find.
Because I got her. Because
His
I got
pants.
her. Because I got her.
Oh my gosh. Okay. His pants.
They're match, right? I know.
Oh, dang it. I'm an idiot.
He got that suit at like a backyard sale. It wasn't even like a garage sale, it was a backyard sale.
Hang on a second. I'm so dumb. Nobody has to agree with me. I already know. I gotta go here.
Because I got her. Because I got her. Sorry.
No, you're fine, because there it is.
That
I tried
picture.
to share the screen off my laptop, which is just stupid.
Well, if it's anything like Ronnie's laptop, it'd take you 87 years. But.
Well, you know, because I can't share it. There he is. Walking in like a pimp.
Big pimpin'.
Look at that. Oh, it's like pajamas.
What the hell? That's his bathrobe? He's just missing his pimp cane, his pimp cup, and his pimp hat. Come on now. That is a bathrobe. Look at that thing. That thing looks so comfy. But those are pajamas. God damn, what the hell?
I was frozen because I went to a different screen, so I think it freezes when I do that for some reason. Yeah, those.
Oh no! Look at them. No, ma'am. Look at that shit. That was the most ridiculous entrance. They should have had like speakers playing, something. That entrance. I mean,
The
come on.
The cop in the navy t-shirt stared him down when the verdict was being read. Nice. His hair barely fits through the door.
With a hard T.
I vote yes on the pajamas.
Hell yeah,
I
those are
gotta.
pajamas. Those are that's not a suit. That's not a real suit. Look at it. That is such a cheap ass suit, dude, too, because that's not a real American flag suit. There's too many squares of stars on it.
He's he's the shizzle. That's a white trench style wool coat. I thought it looked like fur.
No, he stole that from the friggin' hotel that he's staying at tonight. That's where he stole that from. That is the
Look at all those.
nicest goddamn robe I ever seen.
Look at all those bottles of water in the.
Oh my lord!
Yeah,
What the hell? Who's hoarding that? Who's hoarding the
Jim's.
water?
But Jim, yes, they can have pockets. Yes, they do.
They can.
Bad
they can.
Dazzler. Yes.
Wait.
Look at this dude.
Yeah, look at this dude. Look at that dude with with
Move,
the beard. Is that his lawyer?
Yeah, that's his attorney.
So you know
Shabbat shalom.
But the jury's ready. That's all I know too. So, process-wise, is that they'll bring him out. The verdict
Is
form
this the
goes
judge?
to me.
Yes. Oh, they muted him.
There's a beer at the podium.
It would be hilarious if it said Howard Johnson's.
Balls of water.
For the balls of what I could have. I don't know. There should be. I should.
Oh my lord.
If I had a podium, I would want a beer in it right now.
I'd just be hiding in that little dark corner on the second shelf. Like,
Dude, that's suit jacket is begging for mercy. Okay.
Oh,
Hello.
I don't know who sewed that, but Auntie needs a new sewing machine because it looks terrible. Just put the robe back on. That looked way better.
I don't wear Jim
I wear
Jams.
Jim
since I was 9. You sleep in the nude, I bet you.
Jim Jams.
Just like your commando. We know a lot about you. Is the sound okay?
Okay, go ahead
Because
and have a seat.
Yeah, I can hear it.
okay.
I
So
literally
the court
said
was
Jim.
informed the jury reached a verdict, is that correct? Yes. Thank you. So if you'll hand the verdict forms to the bailiff, he'll hand them to me so I can take a look
Oh,
at them.
Gabby, seriously, the one night I'm here, you
He was
show
here
up.
last night. You weren't here. He was here last night.
That's the next thing that happens.
What's up, Baker?
Well, you know what? Pull your big boy panties up because here I am. Look at this guy. He just rolled out of bed. Look at his hair. I bet he wishes he had Afro Man's robe for a jacket.
Or
That shit
suit.
was big pimpin'. Yeah, I'm evil? Sure, why not? We'll go with that.
You're just now hearing
Baker,
that?
Baker does call me the devil, so
Yes, you should.
she's gonna kneecap Baker. What the fuck is in front of his desk? Why is there a ball and a wooden weird thing right there? What is that?
Well, that's a gavel.
Oh, that's his gap. I thought it was some weird structure at first. I see the
All right.
handle now.
Here we go. Gabby was in prison last night fighting
With
at the
regard
Patty's
to
Day Parade.
decorum,
All right, here we go.
I don't expect any responses from anybody. It's been an emotional case. It's been a well-tried case. The
Really?
lawyers did what they should do. The parties did what they should do.
Really?
I just want to remind everybody that how the verdict comes out isn't something of public comment. So if you have an emotional attachment to the verdict, don't express it.
You're
Get out
F.
of the building before you let your emotions out.
St. Patty Day Parade is a young person's game, Baker. Not me anymore. I don't go up there for that. You get lost real quick. You end up in Dorchester on a random couch.
That's really
So the
specific.
verdict forms are properly
Hey.
executed,
All right.
properly completed,
Here we
copies will
go.
be made available to the parties.
It does look like a black crystal ball. Why is
In
that
all
thing there?
circumstances, the jury finds in favor of the defendant, no plaintiff verdict prevailed. So the matter will be concluded with defense verdicts. Thank you, Mr. Klingler. Thank you, Mr. Osborne. Thank you to the court staff and the Sheriff's Department for security in the building. And we'll go ahead and stand in adjournment. You're welcome.
Assalamu alaikum.
I'm surprised he didn't do something. Yeah, the guy at the end there that's staring at him, that's the guy with the biracial adopted daughter.
I mean, AJ,
who
did he
said that
need-
he effed his wife.
did he need to actually do something? I mean, look at him. He's did something right here. He is the statement. He walked in with a dang bathrobe on. Come on. And yes, Baker, there is jail in Dorchester. You don't want to go there.
They'll go back into their room.
Yes. You want some. See, Baker's heard of the lemon pound cake.
All right. Is that good?
Okay.
Are we got what
He
we need?
looks straight pimping. Look at him. He's like, thank you, people. You just made my career in the
You just brought me
Late-
back.
late 20th century. Thank you. Thank you very much. He's like, I'm going to make so many videos out of this. Dorchester.
Wait, could you not hear it?
Yeah, that's what he said.
My fro,
He's
my
like,
fro.
Hallelujah.
Dude, don't act like you're
Praise the
praying.
Lord.
Don't
Praise the
act like
Lord.
you're praying.
Hallelujah. Let's praise the Lord for my golden rings and my American flag suit and my plushy robe. Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Thank you, the
You
Lord.
can't
Praise the Lord.
You can't say vile things like that and then act like you're praying.
No, but I'll tell you, Snipes right. There's going to be a South Park about this. Let me tell you.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, it's going to be epic. It's going to be epic. It's going to be good.
It was low, but you heard it. Oh, sorry.
I heard it. You got to
I
turn
had
the,
it
turn
turned
the
all the
volume
way
up.
up.
No, they have to turn their volume up.
All right. Well, now
It's
back
Chef from South Park. Suck on my salty chocolate balls. Oh yeah, what are we actually doing here?
Okay, now back to the Rachel Wade trial, which we are actually here for.
I'm
Yes,
sorry.
we are coming to the end of Rachel Wade. I mean, not of her, like her trial.
Coming to the end.
Coming to the end. So we saw the first part of Joshua Camacho's testimony last night. You know, the guy at the center of all of this. None of us were impressed. Surprised. So, yeah. So today we are going to we're going to start with Rachel's testimony. And then we're going to finish up with Josh coming back to the stand and then Detective Michael Lynch. It's really short. Yes, I know that's what she said. I know it. Somebody's going to say it. All right. But I would have thought they would have asked him more questions. I don't know what they asked him. There's just not very much testimony because his first part was only 14 minutes and the second part is only a few minutes.
Did they ask him what hair product he uses?
No.
Well, they should have, because that was impressive.
Nobody said that.
Nobody said what? That I just did.
So anyway, here we go. We got Rachel coming to the stand
Let's
to
do
tell
it.
her side of the story and all her
Your
self-defense.
side?
What did she... Wait, did she feel the judge's end? I hope not.
I don't know what news you're hearing, but I didn't hear any about judge's
Camacho.
end. So,
Please don't change
Nacho,
your name.
Nacho, Camacho.
What's your name? No further questions.
What's your name? Ezekiel.
All right, here we go.
Please stand.
Just kidding. Had it
Lord.
muted.
Jeez. Where's she going?
She's gonna go testify.
Oh, all right.
You do solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God. I do. Thank you.
Straight to jail.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Mr. Abear, you may inquire. Make sure your answers are nice and loud so everybody can hear you, okay?
Please, the court.
Yes, sir.
Counsel. Good afternoon, Ms. Wade. Would you please introduce yourself to the jury and spell your last name for the court reporter?
Rachel Wade, W-A-D-E.
Okay. Obviously, Ms. Wade, you know why we're here today,
Yes.
and you want to tell the jury your side of the story.
Yes.
Okay. How old are you today, Ms. Wade?
20.
Okay. How old were you back in April of last year?
19.
Okay. Could you briefly tell the jury a little bit about where you grew up, where you went to school, things of that nature?
I was born in Largo, Florida, and I grew up in Pinellas Park, and I went to Pinellas Park High School.
Did you receive your GED sometime in the year 2008?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Did you obtain that on your own?
Yes, I did.
Okay. And upon getting your GED, were you working?
Yes.
Okay. Tell the jury where you worked and what you did.
I was working at Paws in Paradise at that time, and I was a kennel assistant. It was a pet facility.
Okay. Did you also at some point in time work at Applebee's?
Yes.
That would be up on US 19 in the Pinellas Square Mall?
Yes.
Okay. You have any brothers or sisters?
Yes, one brother.
Is he older?
Yes, he's 24.
Okay. And your mom and dad are still alive?
Yes.
Okay. At some point in time in your life, you met Joshua Camacho.
Yes.
Okay. Would you tell the jury a little bit about when you met him?
Probably first, second grade. We went to elementary, middle, and high school together.
You've known him a long time.
Yes.
Okay. At some point in time, did you enter into a relationship or start dating Joshua?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Can you tell the jury a little bit about that?
Somewhere in about 2008, July, I got my own apartment and we began to date and he moved in with me.
You actually lived together.
Yes.
Okay. During the course of living with Joshua, was there ever issues about Joshua and his other relationships?
Yes.
Can you explain to the jury what you mean by that?
He had previously dated a girl named Erin that we went to school with and had a child with her. And he dated Sarah Ludman. And as me and him began to date, I began to get harassing phone calls and threats made to me.
Okay. You had drama not just from Sarah, but also from Aaron Slothauer.
Yes.
Okay. But you stayed with Joshua.
Yes, I did.
Are you familiar with the term friends with benefits?
Yes.
What does that mean to you as you sit here today in your generation?
That you're not dating exclusively, that you're seeing each other, but that you can also see other people.
Does that mean that you can have sex with other people and not have to actually be cheating on somebody?
Yes.
Okay. Were you aware of whether or not that was Joshua's philosophy?
In the beginning of our relationship, no, we had broken up and he continued to see me and also see the other girls, yes.
Did he cheat on you with Aaron Slothauer?
Yes, he did.
Did he cheat on you with Sarah Ludeman?
Yes, he did.
Did he cheat on Aaron Slothauer with you while he was dating Aaron Slothauer?
I'm not positive if they were dating or not. From what I was aware of, no, they were not dating while we were together.
Okay. Did he cheat on did he cheat on Sarah with you while he was dating Sarah?
They were seeing each other. As far as I was concerned, they weren't dating from what he told me.
Because he would tell you that they weren't dating so that he could see you.
Yes.
On the night of this incident, was it his plans to come over and spend the night at your house?
Yes, it was.
Did you talk about it with him that day?
Yes.
Did you talk about having him spend the night and have sex with him that night?
He had mentioned it, yes.
Okay. In the course of dating Joshua, did you have contact with his sister Janet?
Yes.
Okay. Was that a pleasant contact?
No, it was not.
Okay. Would you take a moment and explain to the jury your relationship with Janet and how you felt about that?
There had been a few times that I'd gone over the house that he lived at with her, frequently stayed at with her, and would watch her kids with him and hang out, spend the night. But after maybe once or twice of that, she came to my house and harassed me when he had a problem with me, or would call me and threaten me and tell me that I was a bad influence on her brother and she wanted me to stay away from him or she was going to come after me.
Tell the jury specifically what threats Janet made to you.
She said she was going to kick my ass. She actually came to my door with him at my apartment where I lived alone and attempted to break my door down, where I've called the police. Other than that, I mean, she's threatened me, not physically, but verbally over the phone.
Okay. And what type of verbal threats?
Just that she was going to kick my ass, she was going to come after me, stay the F away from her brother.
Did she ever say she knew where you lived?
Yes, she did.
Okay. Let's talk about the threats that may have been made to you by Sarah Ludeman. These threats were ongoing?
Yes.
Okay. They went on for months at a time?
Yes.
Okay. Now, obviously, you've sat through court and you've heard the threats that you've made on tape.
Yes.
Okay. Can you tell this jury what threats were made to you by Sarah?
She said she was going to kick my ass, same thing, stay away from her man, and that she had known where I lived, not to put pictures up on my MySpace because she had found out where I lived because of that, and that she would come to my house.
Did she ever threaten to beat your effing ass?
Yes, she did.
That happened a lot.
Yes.
More than once?
Yes.
More than 10 times?
Probably yes.
That went on throughout all of the buildup of this situation.
Yes.
Okay. Now, these tapes that you heard today, are they similar to the threats that you made to Sarah?
Yes.
Was she using the same kind of language with you?
Yes, she was.
Okay. Was this the way that you talked to her or that you guys talked?
Yes.
Was it ever a pleasant conversation?
No, it was not.
Okay. Tell me about the MySpace. Tell the jury about the MySpace.
MySpace, when I dated Joshua, I, of course, like any other couple would, I posted up pictures of us dating. He lived at my house. We had pictures. We had a dog that I actually had bought for him. We had pictures of the dog and us. I would get frequent comments from her saying, or calls because of the MySpace, saying to leave him alone and that I was an idiot to put up the pictures, that she was dating him. Just.
So while you were dating Joshua, Sarah was harassing you about dating him.
Yes.
Okay. You wanted to be with Joshua.
Yes.
At any point in time during your relationship with Joshua, did you ever see a gun?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Would you tell the jury about that?
I personally don't like guns at all. I had a friend get shot with one, and Joshua brought it into my house knowing I didn't even care for a BB gun that he owned. He brought in a gun in a backpack one night when he came to spend the night, and I told him to get out of my house with it. And when I did, he had been joking and saying some things about how, you know, he didn't care and waving it around, and then he pointed it at me and told me that I would never leave him and that it wasn't my choice because we were actually having a conversation about how he was seeing other girls.
He pointed the gun at you.
Yes.
That put you in fear?
Yes.
You think he was serious?
Yes.
And you knew he had a gun?
Yes, I did.
Had you seen guns at Janet's house?
No.
Had you seen guns at his house?
No.
Just the gun he had that he pointed at you?
Yes.
You didn't break up with him after he pointed a gun at you, did you?
At that time, we actually weren't really seeing each other exclusively. We were just kind of back and forth.
Okay. Had he moved out?
Yes, he was not living at it was my new residence.
When you left those voicemails that we've heard today, those 5 voicemails, tell the jury what you were thinking, because you said some really awful things on that. How would you describe what you were saying on that video, on the audio tapes?
I was upset. I was getting harassing phone calls, just like she would tell me she was going to kick my ass. I just retaliated and I said things. I said it out of anger and I was very upset. There'd been nights that she'd harass me and come by my house. She'd slash his tires or mine, or I didn't think when I said it. I just said it because I was upset and truthfully I wanted to scare her.
Have you ever had a physical confrontation with Sarah? Has she ever confronted you with a group of friends?
Yes.
Would you tell the jury about that?
I work at Applebee's. I got off work one night at 2:30 in the morning. At this time, I had a roommate. We drove home together, went to Taco Bell after work, and a car pulled in pretty fast and followed us out of the parking lot. I didn't recognize the car. We had been followed almost all the way home by the car, and in that process, we pulled over. She swerved off the road because of the car. They had rear-ended her. I called the cops because 6 people piled out of the car and continued to come towards our car. I told her to lock all her doors and windows. She didn't get her window up in time, and 2 of them jumped her through the window. At that time, I called the cops, and they came and questioned us and escorted them home, as far as I know.
Under those facts, you called law enforcement.
Yes, I did.
Were you harassed at your place of work at Applebee's?
Yes, I was.
Would you tell the jury about that?
Her and her friends would just frequently come in, as well as Erin and her friends. They would bump into me. I was a waitress. They would bump into me and I would spill beer on my customers, or they would complain to my manager and make things up, say harassing things to me in the process of me trying to serve my customers. We had what we called karaoke night, and they would go up and sing songs. I think Girl Fight was one of the titles. It was just a constant, ongoing problem at my place of work.
Was this trauma stressful on you?
Yes.
Did all of these events, the Facebook, the MySpace, the voicemails, all these things enter into your mind, into your head while you were thinking about what was going on November 14th?
Yes.
Let me ask you this. When you started out on November 14th, did you ever intend to kill somebody?
No.
Okay. Let's talk about November 14th. I apologize, thank you. April 14th of last year. Were you at your apartment?
Yes, I was. But
Did something happen at your apartment that started a process where you became concerned?
yes.
Can you please tell the jury about that?
I've been getting private calls and I wasn't sure who they were from. All of a sudden, I finally answered one, thinking I didn't know, maybe it could have been Josh. When I answered the phone, it was Sarah, and she had said something about being outside of my house. I wasn't sure if she was telling the truth or not, but after that, after I'd hung up, I had heard her car beeping and screaming females. I wasn't sure. I didn't see them, but I heard them.
So you got a phone call from a voice that you recognized to be Sarah Lubin,
Yes.
saying she was outside your apartment.
Yes.
Okay. This is before you ever went to Javier's house. This is before the van ever started.
Yes.
Sarah called you and said she was looking for you.
Yes.
this was the same night that you had made plans with Joshua to spend the night together.
Yes.
That probably didn't make Sarah very happy, if she knew about it.
No.
But Josh considered you both to be friends with benefits.
Yes.
As a result of that van being at your apartment complex and the phone call, what did you do?
I was debating on where to go. I picked up the phone. I called a couple of my friends. One of them had been very sick, and the other one was with somebody at the moment. She said she was going to meet me in a little while, so temporarily I thought I would call Javier and see if I could go to his house. He offered for me to come over and said he'd take me somewhere. So
Let me ask you this. The friend that you called, who was that?
Adela and Lindsay.
Is that your best friend?
Yes.
And she was too busy or had something going on?
Yes.
You didn't call your mom and dad. You didn't call the police.
No.
You just wanted to get away from your apartment.
Yes.
Did you live alone at that time?
Yes, I did.
So you called Javier.
Yes.
And were you upset when you called Javier?
Yes.
Were you crying?
Yes.
And what did you tell Javier? Tell Javier you were scared?
Yes. I told him that they were outside of my house and that I didn't know what was going on and that I wanted to leave, and I asked him if I could come over.
At that moment, were you in fear of the situation of Sarah and Janet and anybody else that might be involved?
Yes.
Okay. What did you do before you left your apartment?
I grabbed a knife.
Okay. I'm sure that the cross-examination, you'll see the knife in just a moment, but you've seen that knife before.
Yes.
Okay. You grabbed that knife, right?
Yes.
Can you tell the jury why you grabbed that knife?
Just thinking I'd never gotten in an altercation, like I said, and if they were to approach me and see a knife, that they would either be satisfied that I was scared or they would just leave because they would be scared.
Did you think it might be there for your protection?
Yes.
You were in that much fear of them?
Yes.
You didn't want to fight with that knife, did you?
No.
Where did the knife come from?
My kitchen.
You just reached into a drawer and took it with you?
It was on the kitchen counter in one of those wooden slabs.
Did you put it in your purse?
Yes.
You get in your car?
Yes.
Let me ask you this. Did you MySpace, Facebook, call, or text anybody in the entire world about where you were going?
No.
The only person, to your knowledge, that knew where you were going was Javier's house.
Yes.
And you had not been in a relationship with Javier for at least 5 months, maybe longer.
Maybe less, right around that amount.
Sometime around Christmas.
Quite a few months.
You didn't call anybody and tell them where you were going.
No.
You didn't text anybody and tell them where you were going.
No.
You didn't post anything, I think is the proper word, on MySpace or any of the network sites.
No.
The reason you didn't do that is because you wanted to be secretive and you wanted to be safe?
Yes.
Tell me why.
Because at my house, I didn't feel safe, and if I went to Javier's, I mean, they didn't, as far as I was concerned, nobody really knew that I talked to him. I just didn't want him to come after me anymore.
You didn't want any more drama?
No, I didn't think they'd find me there.
You arrived at Javier's house and there was calling going on and texting?
Yes.
And
Calling, no texting.
No texting?
No.
Calling going on.
Huh.
You talked to Josh that night.
Yes.
Josh still wanted to come over and spend the night with you.
At that point, yeah, he was still mentioning it.
But did you notice that Josh was starting to sound a little intoxicated, a little messed up, or was that just typical for Josh?
Yeah, I didn't know what he was doing. He wouldn't even really answer me as to what he was doing, but yes, his texting became almost unable to read, and when I called him, he was slurring a little bit.
Okay. So you're at Javier's house. You pull up. Javier's there.
Yes.
His friend Dustin arrives at some point in time. You're out in front of the house, and you've seen the photographs.
Yes.
That's your red car.
Yes.
Okay. And you're out in front of the house, and at some point in time, something happens when a car comes by. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Okay. Tell the jury what you remember about that.
I was standing at the back end of my car with Javier, speaking to him, and his friend Dustin was a couple feet away from us at that time. I looked up, a car was driving normally down the street, and all of a sudden it swerved. I didn't recognize the car. It's not something I've ever seen before. I did realize there was one single female in it. Car swerved just a couple feet from me, and Javier pulled me out of the way.
Did that change how you were feeling that night?
A little bit, yes.
Tell us how that made you feel.
I just wasn't sure why. I was scared. I didn't know why somebody had swerved at me, who it was.
Okay. Did you know that people were out looking for you?
Yes,
And how did you know that?
because Josh and Sarah had actually mentioned that to me.
That they were out hunting you down?
Yes,
You had the knife with you.
yes,
Did you go to the car to get the knife after that car swerved at you?
yes, I did.
Okay. And when the car swerved at you, only a few minutes later, did a van come around the corner?
Yes,
And tell the jury where you were sitting.
towards the middle of the hood of my car.
Were you kind of leaning up against the hood?
Yes,
Did you see that van come around the corner?
yes.
Please describe to the jury how that van was driving.
It just flew around the corner. I mean, there was no stop. It just flew around the corner and headed straight towards this house.
Did the van come directly at you?
Yes,
Was it a little bit over from where the front of your car was?
yes.
Let me ask you this. How close do you think the van was to you when it stopped?
Probably about 5 feet.
About the distance from me to you?
Yes,
Okay. Had that van not stopped, would that van have hit you in your car?
yes,
Were you in fear of that car when it pulled up?
yes.
What was the first thing in your mind you thought was happening when that van came around the corner? What did you think was happening?
The car was going to hit mine?
Did you recognize the van?
Yes.
Can you tell the jury, had you ever seen that van before?
Yes, I have.
Can you tell the jury what went through your mind when you saw that green van coming at you at a high rate of speed?
And I wasn't going to stop. And I was about to get jumped, one of the two, because I had been told that multiple people were out looking for me.
Did you see the van stop?
Yes,
It was a quick stop.
yes.
Do you even know if the car was running?
No,
You saw Janet sitting in the front passenger seat?
yes,
Did you know it was her?
yes,
Did you come face to face with her? Did you see her? Did you see her? You knew it was Janet Camacho.
yes,
Did you see who the driver was?
yes.
Who was the driver of that vehicle?
Sarah,
Tell the jury what happened when that car stopped.
Sarah got out first and walked around the front of the car. At that point, the other two girls, Janet and I didn't know who the other girl was at the time, got out and they began to walk towards me. Janet walked from the passenger side and Jaleisha, the other girl, walked around the back side to come over onto the right side of me. Before they got there, Sarah and me had engaged in a fight. She grabbed me by my hair. I had slid off the hood of my car. It was just on the edge of it. I was about 2 steps in front of my car, and by the time we had reached each other, she grabbed the top of my head, my hair, and had me slightly bent and hit me about 3 times.
I'm showing you what has been moved into evidence as defense exhibit number 2. Who was the aggressor? Who got out of the car? Who was on the hood? And who was the aggressor? Who came at who?
Sarah came at me.
Did she attack you?
Yes.
Who threw the first punch?
Sarah.
How many punches do you think she threw?
About 3.
And she was hitting you in the head?
Yes.
Can you point to the area on Defense Exhibit number 2 as to where you defended yourself against Sarah?
Right about here. Like towards the middle.
Let the record reflect she's indicated on the front passenger side panel of the van of Defense Exhibit number 2. Did this happen fast?
Yes.
When you got up, you had the knife in your hand?
Yes. I grabbed it. It was on the hood of my car.
You went towards the middle of that car?
Yes.
You had the knife out?
Yes.
You were showing the knife and hoping it would warn her.
Yes.
Janet saw the knife?
Yes.
Alicia saw the knife?
Yes.
Was Sarah in a position where she saw the knife?
Yes.
But you didn't strike until after you were hit 3 times in the head.
No, I did not.
Can you tell the jury what you did? What were you doing with the knife?
When she was hitting me,
Yes.
I began to swing my arms back in retaliation.
To defend yourself.
Yes.
Were you defending yourself that night?
Yes.
Did you have any idea whether or not she had a weapon?
No.
Did you have any idea whether or not Janet had a weapon?
No.
Were you in fear that they may have had a weapon or a knife or a bat or a gun
Yes.
because of all the things that had happened before?
Yes.
But you knew that you could be beaten to death just with hands and fists.
Yes.
Did you defend yourself?
Yes.
To this day, when did you know that you had actually stabbed Sarah Ludeman?
When Jaleisha started screaming, I knew. I looked down and I saw blood. I didn't know who had been stabbed where. I had no recollection of actually doing it. But when Jaleisha yelled, she yelled that Sarah had been stabbed. And Sarah was no longer, she had already walked away from me. She was no longer in front of me for me to physically see that.
Do you know what color shirt she was wearing?
No.
Did you see the blood and realize something had happened?
Yes.
And that whole contact with Sarah lasted approximately how long?
A couple seconds.
And it was over.
Yes.
Did you ever mean to stab her, to kill her, to murder her?
No.
Were you defending yourself that night?
Yes.
Did you have any idea what would have happened to you if you didn't have the knife?
I thought I was going to get seriously hurt. I mean, I didn't know.
Almost instantly after that took place, were you attacked by Janet?
Yes.
Did that happen? A second? A minute? 5 minutes? 10
About a
seconds?
second later.
Okay. When you were attacked by Janet, had anybody said or screamed anything about Sarah being hurt?
Yes.
Was that
Jaleisha-
afterwards?
It was during the time that, I mean, Janet attacked me at the same point in time that Jaleisha was yelling.
So you were getting beaten down by
Janet.
Janet.
Yes.
Now, let me ask you. You were scared of Janet.
Yes.
You had no idea what she was going to do.
No.
Why didn't you try to stab Janet?
So I had already seen blood on the knife and I didn't have any intention of even using it. I didn't want to hurt anybody. I didn't know.
So you let Janet beat you up.
Yes.
That happened not once, but twice. Janet came back over.
Yes.
How would you describe what your emotions were when you saw the blood and realized and saw the whole scene? Did you go into somewhat of a state of shock?
Yes.
Now, you heard the detectives kind of describe your demeanor and how you were What were you thinking at that time?
I just had no idea what had just happened. I knew somebody was stabbed, and I knew they said it was Sarah, but I couldn't see her.
And you threw the knife onto the roof?
Yes.
And you went over and sat on a bench?
Yes.
Were you just being quiet?
Yes.
Was this after the second meeting by Janet?
It's as the cops showed up that I approached the bench and sat down. I seen cops get out of their cars with guns drawn.
Okay. You cooperated with their investigation?
Yes, I did.
Okay. And you gave a statement that was recorded by law enforcement?
Yes.
Okay. Did you feel at any time that night you had any other choice but to defend yourself?
No.
Did you have any idea what would have happened to you if you didn't have the knife?
No.
Did you think that you would be seriously injured or possibly given great bodily harm?
Yes.
And the blows that you inflicted, those blows were done in self-defense after you were struck several times by the aggressor, Sarah Ludeman.
Yes.
How big are you? How tall are you?
5'4".
Back in April of last year, how much did you weigh?
About 110, 115 pounds.
Was Sarah bigger than you?
Yes.
Was Sarah physically taller than you?
Yes.
Did Sarah physically outweigh you?
Yes.
And when she hit you in the head?
Yes.
Do you remember if Joshua ever told you to carry a knife for protection?
Yes, he did.
Tell me about that.
When he was living with me, he used to do it in my first apartment that I had, but especially after he had moved out and I had moved into a new apartment, he used to just tell me to keep it on me for protection when he wasn't around, especially.
And I don't know if I covered this, but I'll make sure that the jury has a clear understanding. Can you tell the jury who grabbed whose hair first?
Sarah got my hair.
Sarah grabbed your hair and pulled your hair down.
Yes.
So your head was down like this,
Yes.
and you were being hit about the head.
Yes.
In Janet's testimony, she said after you had the confrontation.
Objection, Your Honor. Referring to another witness's testimony.
In Janet's testimony, she said that after you finished the 5 second, 3 second, 5 second, couple of seconds incident with Sarah, that you smirked as you walked by her. Did you ever smirk or laugh at her?
No, I did not.
Were you in fear of Janet
Yes.
and you saw her coming at you?
Yes.
One final question, I hope. Did Joshua tell his girlfriends, including you, that if you love me, you will fight for me?
Yes.
Was that his philosophy?
Yes. He didn't want us to fight against him. He wanted us to fight against each other and not be mad at him for what he was doing.
Thank you, Judge. Turn the cross.
Thank you.
Matt, before she gets the cross, see if she wants some water. Tissue.
Would you like some water?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Thank you.
Cross-examination.
Good afternoon, Rachel.
Afternoon.
You said in your direct examination, you cooperated with the investigation.
Yes.
Wasn't your cooperation lying? Isn't that what you call it?
No.
No? You didn't lie to the detective that night?
No.
You didn't? Let's see. You spoke with the detective that night about the
Holy
incident,
shit
correct?
burger, bro.
And you went through the whole incident about what happened, correct?
Yes.
This is
That
calm
lawyer,
compared
she
to
be
what
coming
she
in
did.
hot.
Oh, she came in hotter yesterday with
Holy
Josh
shit.
Camacho. I mean, hands on her hips and everything. She was
No
yelling at
way.
him.
Was she
Yes.
stamping her foot too?
I don't know, but she came in even hotter at Josh
Wow.
Camacho.
Well,
He
this is how
deserved it.
I sometimes talk to my husband, and when I stamp my foot, he giggles at me, which makes me more mad. And I have my hand on my hip and everything, and I'm stamping my foot, and he's like, "You're so cute because you're so little."
Yeah, she's. I figured she'd come in hot. I actually figured she'd come in hotter.
I mean, she.
Yesterday was crazy.
That's not
It was over the top. It was over the top.
Christ. I love this attorney. But
Fell
you
down
are this attorney.
theater.
Ash was like, "Oh, really, bitch? Did you
Yeah.
do it?"
Yeah, it was a bad. It was a bad look. But I agree with Snipe. She'll get there. Bobby's enjoying it all. I know. No, you don't. Puddle down.
No, he doesn't.
Heidel
tell
said yesterday, don't tell a woman to calm down.
me to calm down. I just get upset, not specifically at him, but I'm just upset in general. And he's listening to me vent to him, which then makes him laugh, which then makes me mad because he's laughing at me. But he's like, "Yeah, you're just so cute. Look at you stomping your little foot." Which then is kind of like the same thing as telling me to calm down.
John, she was hot with Josh. I mean, she needed to calm down. Worse than Javier. I mean, I thought Javier was going to throw up. But yeah.
John is telling them to relax, okay? No. Just don't. Just walk away, bro. Just friggin' walk away. It's the only advice I can tell you. Stomp, 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 tiny, rar.
Rar. So, okay, the thing that I'm struggling with her, one, if you thought a group of girls was out riding around and looking for you, stay home. Stay in your apartment. Barricade your door if you have to, you know? But stay home. But what's up, Katie? Good to see you. No, don't tell him simmer down either. But two, you can't call somebody, and I know they went both ways. We just don't have what Sarah said because she lost her phone or something. I don't know what Rachel did, that we don't have Sarah's voicemails. But you called her over a several months time period. It wasn't just all back to back or in the same week. But you literally said to her, I will effing murder you. I censored myself on one word and not the other. Go me.
Huzzah. That was fabulous.
But, I mean, and she said it more than once. Like, you can't, and then now you're surprised that I don't know, that she's coming back at you, or that any of this is happening. And it makes me so mad, you guys. I know I've said this 1,000 times. They were mad at the wrong people. Be mad at Joshua. This is ridiculous. One person is, she's gone. She's dead. Your life is ruined. Your parents' life is ruined. Her parents' life is ruined. Everybody's life's over. It's ruined. Because of Joshua.
I love how when you're just like in a, baby stop sign love triangle thing. And
A hexagon.
Yeah, a hexagon, baby, whatever. And there's so many people, but all the females just blame each other because this one guy,
Yeah,
tells
it's
them
just
they're all the one.
and
And in
fight over
reality,
me. It's
yeah,
disgusting.
listen, you look like, I don't know, Michael Jackson's baby called Blanket. Calm down, bro. You're not all that in a bag of chips.
And
All right?
you don't even have all that money.
Yeah,
Haley,
get out of here.
we just got through direct. So now the yelling attorney from yesterday that yelled at Joshua she has just come up, asked a couple questions. She came in hot, but not as hot as she did with old Josh.
Well, let's give it a second. Let's see if she stomps her feet.
Or maybe was it Javier? Oh gosh. Maybe it was Javier. Maybe she didn't even question Josh yesterday. Now I'm questioning myself.
Um,
Now I don't know.
was it because you took marijuana?
It might have been. I did not take any marijuana, just for the record. See, Rue
Did you
even
take
knows.
it and watch the Afro Man trial? And then you just like, because I got high. Because I got high.
It was the only way I could get through. Rue's like, don't have any because I will find it. I will sniff it out.
That's awesome.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Now I'm
let's hear what
thinking
this
maybe
lady
it was
has to say now.
Javier. I'm thinking I was wrong. I don't even know. I think Afro Man fried my brain from Ohio.
I think Afro Man fried everyone's brain in the early 2000s, so we're all messed up. That's why.
Was it both guys yesterday?
I mean,
Okay.
that's what she said. Was it? I don't even know. I was so high.
I don't know. Yeah, we watched it. We watched it. Thank you though.
Was it a Power H yesterday? Did nobody remember any of this? I mean, Jesus, who's doing the Eiffel Tower and doesn't remember? Good Lord.
Oh my gosh. She definitely went off on Javier. Okay, I'm thinking I don't know. I think it was Javier. It doesn't matter. There were two of them yesterday. I don't know. I'm lost now. You're pretty high. It doesn't matter. It's just gonna drive me crazy. They all look alike. They did have the same kind of hair.
AJ totally does pot. She's just over there just looking at. I love pencils.
It was Javier. Okay. Sorry. Yes, now I started questioning myself. I can usually tell you when I've had both guys in the same day.
Hey. No, you go, girl. You go, girl. Do you, boo boo.
Oh my gosh. Hilarious. Love it.
Get it, girl.
Your arms are on the ceiling?
I think that's more than you took the weed. That might have been a drop of, I don't know, something in your drink.
Were they dipped in formaldehyde again, like you were telling us yesterday? Don't do that.
Did you eat the worm, Bobby? Did you eat the worm?
Yeah. I think you're right, Sticky. I don't remember her going off on Michael Jackson's illegitimate love child. I think that's correct. I do think that's correct. Has anyone ever seen Janet and Josh together at the same time? No. But
yeah, good point. Good point.
When she was talking about how scared she was of Janet, I was waiting for a shoe to come flying in from the back somewhere because Janet was going to throw her abusing shoe, because I can't ever remember how to say it. I can't.
Chocolates.
Yeah, that. Everything was... Oh yeah, that wild time. Yes. We definitely saw Josh yesterday. Yeah, I don't know. All right. Here we go. Cross-examination. Back it up just a sec.
Crisscross will make you jump.
No.
You didn't? Let's see. You spoke with the detective that night about the incident, correct?
Yes.
And you went through the whole incident about what happened, correct?
Yes.
Right? Step by step, right?
Yes.
And not once did you mention the knife. Isn't that true?
Yes.
As a matter of fact, after you went through your whole story, the detective had to confront you about the fact that you had a knife.
Yes.
And that he knew you had a knife.
Yes.
And at that point, you admitted that you had lied, correct?
Yes.
You just said a little minute ago that you never lied to the police.
I never told him I didn't have a knife. I just never mentioned
You
it.
never mentioned it. It was like a little small detail that just you completely forgot, correct?
I
Right?
didn't forget.
You didn't forget?
No.
You said that you couldn't even remember the point that you stabbed her.
I don't remember physically stabbing her.
You remember everything else. You remember what happened before. You remember all the threats, right?
Yes.
You remember everything that happened afterwards, right? And Janet coming at you, right?
Yes.
You just don't remember that.
I don't.
So how would you know that you acted in self-defense if you don't remember that?
I just remember swinging my arms. I don't physically remember stabbing her.
You had the knife in your hands. Right?
Yes.
Isn't that convenient? So let me get this straight. You lied to the police officer, right? You never told the police officer that you could not remember stabbing her. That's true, isn't it?
Yes.
So that's another additional fact that you brought out later, correct?
Yes.
You never told the police officer about anybody threatening you with a firearm, correct?
Yes.
That's actually new. This is the first time you ever mention it.
I've never been asked about it.
You've never been asked about it?
No.
You remember having a hearing and being in court?
Yes.
And it wasn't that long ago. It was sometime late March. You remember that?
Yes.
And you took an oath?
Yes.
An oath like you've taken here today.
Yes.
And we talked about the same issues that we're talking about here today,
Yes.
right? And you talked about the fear, correct? How about
Yes.
you were scared, right?
Yes.
And all the things that scared you, right?
Yes.
The threats and everything, right?
Yes.
And you failed to mention the firearm.
It was Joshua. It wasn't Sarah that threatened me with it.
Didn't you just say?
Yes, we approach.
What's
All right. All right, I don't know what it's about, so we'll find out.
You said on direct examination, you were scared because you knew they also had a firearm, correct?
Yes.
How were you holding the knife, Sarah?
Had
Rachel, sorry.
had it outward.
How?
Just had it out, kind of not facing directly in front of me, but
To the side?
out. I mean, in front of me, but holding
Out
it with
like
the
this?
blade outward. Yes.
You never had it facing back?
No.
Do you remember back giving testimony on March 30th of 2010? You remember that?
Yes.
It was in the courtroom, correct?
Yes.
You took an oath, right? May I approach the witness? Page number 88. Can I approach, Your Honor? Can I approach? Please read number 5 and 6, these lines.
So that's lines 5 and 6.
I'm sorry, Mike. Does that refresh your recollection?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you say that the knife was facing behind you?
Objection, Judge. I'm going to ask that be read in its totality.
All right. Ask her if she recalls this question and this answer, and then go through
Do
it.
you recall the question and answer?
Yes, I do.
Okay, you never reacted to anything until after she started grabbing your hair and hitting you in the head. Answer. Only reaction I had was to let her see the knife and it was facing behind me.
Yes.
Okay. So that's facing behind you. That's quite different, correct?
Yes.
The only person you had an intent to stab that night was Sarah. Right?
I had no intention on stabbing anybody.
You had no intention of stabbing anybody?
No, I did
You
not.
never made the statement, I'm gonna stab you and your Mexican boyfriend?
No, I did not.
You did not?
No, I did not.
Okay, well, let's think about this. You had a knife, right? And you got up, you picked up the knife,
Yes.
right? And you went at her with the knife. You didn't think anything could happen?
I didn't plan on stabbing her. I didn't think she was really gonna approach me.
You did. So did you approach her?
I stepped maybe a foot in front of my car and we
stepped
met in
maybe a
between the
foot?
cars.
Okay. You said you were in front of your car, correct?
I was at the hood of my car, yes.
You were at the hood of the car, okay. Let's go back to your interview with the detective. Do you remember in the interview telling the detective you were by Dustin's car when they pulled up and you were by Dustin and Javier, that was the blue car? Do you remember that?
No,
You don't remember that? And you stated that you were at the end of Dustin's car?
no.
Okay. Do you remember telling the detective that Sarah had threatened to kill you in the past, but you didn't think she really meant it?
Yes,
Okay. You remember saying that?
yes,
So that evening, you didn't think she was gonna hurt you.
yes, I did.
You told the detective that you didn't believe she really meant anything of what she said.
Any other time she had never actually came through with her threat. She had never actually came to where I was or actually showed up.
Didn't you just say that she had gone to your house and direct?
Yes, but face to face, we've never come in any kind of contact. She's driven outside of my apartment to where she could not approach me.
You were at that location with Javier and Dustin, two guys.
Yes,
You had a knife.
yes.
You went to Javier because he would protect you. Right?
When I thought, yes.
From what you thought? Wasn't he trying to get Janet off of you?
He was yelling at her.
You went directly to Sarah and you stabbed her. You didn't give anyone a chance to get to you. Isn't that true?
No,
You had made up your mind.
no.
You stated that Josh was encouraging you guys to fight?
He had made comments, yes.
Yes? Okay. Do you remember telling the detective that night that Josh wanted you to stop this?
Yeah, yes, that night he'd said go home.
Right? And as a matter of fact, you were upset because he was with Sarah.
No, I knew previously that he was with Sarah.
You wanted to be with him that night and he wasn't with you.
Well, he had intentions on coming over my house later that night.
And you drove by their location to see what was going on.
No, I did not.
Dustin saw your car leave.
I never went to their location.
You never left Javier's house at any given point in time.
No, I did not.
You stayed there the whole night. So if Dustin said that, he would be lying,
I did not leave.
right? But if Dustin said that, he'd be lying.
Yes.
Sarah.
You heard the voicemails.
Yes, I did.
You told her you were going to murder her. Correct?
Yes.
You said Sarah had told you the same things.
Yes.
You're the only one that actually followed through on your promise.
Wait.
Isn't that true?
Yes.
I'm not lying.
You did not see any weapons on Sarah's hands. Right?
No, I did not.
You didn't even know she was going to come and just basically talk smack to you.
Nobody ever really approaches people anymore and just talks to them.
No?
No.
So everybody goes out there and takes a knife and stabs people in the heart? Is that what happens?
No.
Gang. Ronnie, are you okay? Are you okay, Ronnie?
You knew that you had stabbed her a minute after it happened, correct?
Yes, a couple minutes, within a minute, yes.
Because you heard Lisa screaming, you stabbed her.
Yes.
You pretended with the detective that you had no idea what had happened to Sarah.
No idea. Just started to
Right?
Mickey Mouse.
You did, right? As a matter of fact, while you were sitting out there and they were doing the whole investigation, they were looking for the knife, right?
Yes.
That you had ditched.
Yes.
And you threw up in the roof next door.
Yes.
And they brought a canine to look for the knife, right?
Yes.
Everybody's looking for this knife.
Yes.
You knew where it was. You didn't say anything. That's what you call cooperation?
Yo, she stepped here like a real
Cooperating?
Italian mom right
Because
there.
after they told you she was dead, you finally admitted where you had thrown the knife away? Huh?
No.
Why did you throw the knife on the neighbor?
I didn't know what happened, and I didn't want anybody else to get a hold of it. I didn't want anything to be done or anybody to be hurt that night.
You didn't know what happened? You said earlier that you saw blood on the knife.
I saw blood, but I didn't physically see her stabbed. I didn't know how severe the situation was.
Didn't you just say that a minute after you heard Jaleesa say that she was stabbed?
Yes, I didn't know where she was stabbed or how severe it was. I was scared.
I just thought you said that you didn't know what happened.
I didn't know exactly what had happened. No, I don't remember doing it, and I did not see her. She walked directly away from me, and I didn't see her anymore after that.
You knew you had the knife, you knew she was stabbed, and you wanted to get rid of it.
I threw it so nobody else would get a hold of it because Janet instantly attacked me after that.
Oh, you were scared that Janet was going to take the knife away from you?
That or that I would retaliate on Janet also, and I didn't want anybody to get hurt, and I already seen blood.
You didn't want to retaliate with Janet?
I didn't want to retaliate at all. I didn't even think I would have to if they saw a knife.
You said that you acted in self-defense because you got jumped. But the only person that you stabbed was Sarah.
I acted in self-defense because I got attacked.
You did not want to act in self-defense with Janet?
I didn't know what had happened with the blood. I didn't know how badly Sarah was hurt, and I didn't want anybody to physically get hurt.
If you didn't know how badly Sarah was hurt and you didn't know what happened to Sarah, then how was that operating in your mind when you were fighting with Janet?
Because I saw blood. I've never even encountered a fight before. I didn't think they would actually physically attack me if they saw the knife.
I'm actually really shocked that she's never got in a fight before.
I'm gonna go ahead and call a bullshit on that. All right.
I mean, I gotta go get my ears checked. Well, hopefully they're not bleeding. See you,
Yeah.
Sticky.
Hopefully it's not your first time seeing blood either. Yeah, BS. I don't believe her.
BS. Because, I'm sorry, don't call people and threaten to take their life multiple times.
I'm sorry, what do you think she was going to do? She was going to just sit home and just wait for you to roll up on her? I don't think so.
I don't know. The one side of the story we can't hear is Sarah's, because I don't think she's completely innocent in it all. She just
Well, I'm
got
sure
the worst
none
end
them
of it.
are, but yeah. And now I
But-
believe that maybe she went and shanked her and then blacked out for a second because she didn't believe, like she couldn't believe that she could do something like that, so she blacked out for a second and then all of a sudden just saw blood? Maybe. Because I don't think she's just out there shanking people. I mean, she doesn't look like a person who would just randomly shank someone. You know? But come on.
Yeah, I can see that too, John. A lot of people talk trash and make threats but are afraid to fight. True.
Yeah.
I also know that I never been in a
And
fight
just like-
and would be
just
afraid to fight, but I don't talk trash.
AJ's
didn't
like,
talk trash.
I also talk a lot of trash. And I'm also afraid to fight. So come
I
at
did
me,
not
bro.
talk trash. No, I knew. Don't talk trash. I knew. I knew. Just
Well,
keep your
talking
mouth
trash
shut.
and talking smack are two different things. But we'll get into that another time.
Yeah, I didn't do any. Well, yeah, I don't know.
It's like, well, what's the difference?
If you get your hair pulled, you'll do whatever to. Okay. Yes, it does hurt. I agree with that, However, Janet had her buy her hair. I'm confused that when she had time to get rid of the knife between her attacking Sarah and Janet attacking her, when did she have time to get rid of it?
No, that's what I mean. Did she just huck it?
I think she's
While
had
Janet
to have
was
it.
coming at her, she had to
I
like
just-
huck it into like bushes or something. Like,
From the freaking street, she makes it onto the roof of a house?
oh,
No
the
way.
knife was found on the roof.
Yeah.
God damn!
So,
Should have pitched for a baseball team or
roof.
something.
Did I say roof? Roof,
I
whatever.
said roof too. My bad.
Rough. My husband be like, that's the sound a dog makes.
Yeah.
I don't care. Whatever. Bobby will make fun of it, but I don't care. Maybe she's a gang leader. She might be. But I am still confused about when
She had time.
she got rid of it.
LOL.
Oh, I think she just thought she was hurting her, not unaliving, but it happened. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe she didn't realize that she stabbed her. I don't know. She fought
Where
with a few
was
bumps
she?
to-
Where was the victim shanked on her body? Like exactly.
Up here, because
So by her heart.
Yeah, because it got her heart.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like,
she only got her twice.
I mean, I don't know, but if even if you know nothing about anatomy or whatever, just doing the Pledge of Allegiance in school every year, you would know that you put your right hand over your heart. So for her to stab her there, you would know that that's where your heart is, at least in my head. But you know, you never know.
Well, that's why her attorney keeps making a big deal about her being her height and Sarah being 5'9".
Right. So would she have to get a step ladder first, and then?
Well, it wasn't. The motion wasn't coming down. You know.
Yeah. It was coming
That's
up.
what the ME said. Like he didn't really say that it was going up. It was just kind of. I took it just straight. Like she just had her arm up and did it. I'm gonna stop doing that because somebody's gonna make a bad joke if I don't. But
I was watching you do it, and I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
So I don't know.
Sarah?
If Sarah had a heart, she wouldn't have stolen Rachel's Mexican boyfriend. I don't believe that was said.
Thank you, sir.
I don't believe the Mexican boyfriend part was said at all. I don't believe it.
No, it's
There's
not
no
Mexican.
reason.
Mexican.
Whatever. I don't believe that they said it. I don't believe she said it. I don't believe that Rachel said it.
No, I'm sure none of these girls probably even knew he was Mexican until this trial, because the damn lawyer keeps calling him the Mexican boyfriend.
Because that's what she's saying that she said. That I'm gonna come. Rachel said that she was on her way to go. She was gonna kill her Mexican boyfriend, which doesn't make sense that she would say that because it was Rachel's boyfriend too in Rachel's eyes, and I think they're Puerto Rican anyway.
He was Ashley's boyfriend.
I mean, half the town.
Veronica's boyfriend. And,
yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it's like. I don't know.
He was the town bicycle, bruh.
Absolutely.
That's just crazy.
She would have to have gotten rid of it after that. But she's talking now like and even the attorney is talking like she got rid of it before she fought with Janet.
Dang, Janet, I tell you.
She probably
You're
held the knife
ruthless.
underhanded and jabbed straight out since Emmy said it wasn't a downward motion. But even if she had her by her hair and her head was down, wouldn't that make more sense though that she's not going to reach like up
Yeah,
to
you would think it would be like
you
in
would
the
think it'd be like in her
underneath
stomach.
or like maybe like in the lower lung or something.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Well, we always
Nope,
talk
not
about these
saying
kind of things. Yeah. I was waiting for his comment. But we always talk about these types of things because, you know, we watch all this stuff all the time. So we know a bit about anatomy. We know a bit about this. We're not professionals or anything, but we know a bit about a little bits here and there. So it's like she was what, 5'3"? How tall was Janet? We're like, that doesn't sound right. Like, she had to have been like, maybe Janet was below the curb and she was above the curb, and it made her a little bit taller or something, you know?
Yeah.
It's, the anatomy shank wounds are just not adding up.
Yes, Josh was the one who didn't remember anything his lawyer asked him yet. The lawyer, because he wanted to treat him like a hostile witness since the state didn't call him. But the judge wouldn't allow it. And so, yeah, he didn't remember Jack. Javier was the one that looked like he was going to puke. People don't always stand. Wow. I think she was struck by an SUV traveling in reverse.
Oh my god.
Yes, the cup of vodka one. A cup of vodka. Okay.
Just one cup.
Just a cup. We don't know how big the cup was. He doesn't know how big the cup was.
He was crapulicious.
He was crapulous that night. Oh my gosh.
Indubitably.
No, I'm not even going to.
I couldn't help myself.
I'm not going to.
Keep doing that, AJ. Don't do it, because they're going to make a video of you or something.
I know. I know. Cup or two. Yes, true. What direction was the SUV facing? The direction she was driving. Assault with a deadly taillight. I have to read it like you typed it because it's funny. XL solo cup size. Yes. All right.
Oh my god.
Was it a cup of two? Wasn't it a cup of two? Yes, it was a cup of two.
Oh my god. Yes,
Oh.
I was. Oh my god, yes. I was singing that earlier with this.
Well, have you ever been in a helicopter? I know some of the dumbest questions have been asked by that attorney. Same
So
direction
annoying.
her nipples
It's like,
were
does this-
pointing.
Yeah. Does this woman look like she's ever been in a helicopter? Never.
Never. Gee. Surprise. They're teenagers. You ever been in a helicopter? No.
No, sir. I'm only a 9.
Do you know which way their car was facing? No.
No. The same way the playground is facing.
Who, if anyone, was driving the helicopter? Was flying the helicopter? Because you don't drive them. That would be funny if you did.
That would be funny if you drove a helicopter.
Just drive one with wheels on it down the highway.
Yeah. Just hit the gas pedal.
Beep, beep, coming through.
With your right foot, and it's just like.
That's why make it seem right. Turn the lights on.
Turns on a blinker.
Wow, just got all the
Sorry,
sound effects.
My bad. I couldn't help it.
All right, let's go back to the crying mess.
Helicopter. Oh god. Okay, I gotta stop.
All right, here we go. That was weird.
So the epiphany of what happened is when you saw the blood?
Yes.
And at that point, what did you realize?
That I had stabbed her. She was the only one directly in front of me.
But you can't remember the stabbing.
No, I don't remember physically
So now you
stabbing
admit
her.
you remember it. Okay, when you saw the blood, you realized I must have stabbed her, right?
Yes.
And then you get rid of it.
In the process of Janet fighting me, yes.
I'm sorry?
In the process of Janet fighting me, yes.
In the process, no, you had to like go back somewhere to the neighbor's house to dig.
Janet was chasing me around the yard.
You didn't use a knife on Janet because you didn't hate Janet.
It's not true.
What's not true?
It's not, I didn't intend on using it on a specific person at all. I had it if somebody attacked me. Sarah happened to be the one to attack me.
If somebody attacked you, it sounds like Janet got the best of you. You were gonna use a knife if somebody attacked you. You just said that. Janet got the best of you afterwards, didn't she?
Afterwards, yes.
You said that. You didn't use it on her.
No.
Oh my god, AJ's pictures of Amy's stop sign.
You and Javier had plans to get married not so long ago?
We talked about it, yes.
I'm sorry?
We had talked about it, yes.
No, you had plans to get married, yes?
Yes.
Okay. It wasn't just talk, right?
Yes.
It was serious, right?
Yes.
Okay. This is after everything happened, correct?
Yes.
And you don't deny that you made all those...
Good night, Dodo. Sweet dreams. You, hopefully we'll see you again soon. We're about done with this trial. We'll wrap it up next week. That is a little crazy. I mean, good question, because she was scared of Janet. But, yeah. I need to know what the baby names were. Well, he's already moved on. That is true. But sometimes when we throw very high underhanded, we throw it right up above us. Or back up behind us.
Phone calls to Sarah, correct?
No.
You were egging Sarah on that night, right? You said you don't like drama, right? You were on the phone, right?
Yes.
You were talking to Joshua.
Yes.
Yes? You knew he was with her.
At first, no, I did not.
Okay, at some point you did.
Yes.
And you were still having these conversations, right?
Yes.
If you don't like the drama, why were you even bothering?
Because I still had feelings for him.
Because you still had feelings for him. You hated Sarah.
I didn't hate Sarah. I didn't know her to hate her.
You didn't know her to hate her?
No.
So you leave those type of voicemails that you left on, what, Friends?
No.
Voicemail boxes?
No.
Because those voicemails you left, I mean, they aren't friendly. So you said you didn't hate her, yet you said to her, and I can go over, let's see, which one? Please tell me, Sarah, why you would be a dumb-ass cunt to fucking put a brand new picture of you and Josh at the beach on your MySpace. And for that, you said you were gonna fucking murder her for putting a picture on MySpace?
It wasn't just for that. It just happened to be when I said that.
I'm sorry?
It was for a total...
For everything?
For harassing me and everything. It
Right,
was my
for
retaliation to her.
As a matter of fact, that's exactly why you stabbed her, because of everything.
No.
You were done with her. As a matter of fact, when you walked away from her, you said, I'm done. Right?
I told Janet I didn't want to fight.
Because you were done. Isn't that true?
I didn't want any of it to happen in the first place.
Of course
I was
you
done
didn't.
with it before it ever even happened.
Now it's bad because you're in trouble.
I never approached them. I never went after them. They came to me. I had told her to leave me alone beforehand.
You never approached anyone on the street. Is that what your testimony
I'm
is?
saying I never went to them. I never harassed her and went to where she was. I never
You're denying that
approached
night that
her.
you went to their location.
Yes, I did not go to his house that night.
Okay. And you wouldn't go harass them, right?
No.
Okay. Let's see. See some of the other things you told her. You're a fucking fat bitch and I'm gonna fucking kill you. I swear on my life. Watch out your fucking window when I get off of work tonight, you dumb bitch. You would never go follow her, right?
I never went over there.
Okay, but you said you would.
Yes.
You were scared of Janet,
Yes.
right? You're more scared of Janet than you were Sarah, right?
I had more encounters with Janet.
So the answer is, it's a yes or no? Yes. And you were scared of Janet because she had threatened you in the past.
Yes.
Yet, you didn't fight her.
No.
You just fought Sarah.
Yes.
So, Rachel, which version of events happened that night? Was it one that there was no knife at?
No.
There was a knife, right?
Yes.
Objection, Judge. I believe this has now gotten cumulative and asked to answer for at least the second or third time.
I'll sustain the objection.
You had no emotion after you learned that you had stabbed Sarah no harm.
Yes, I did. I was just in shock. I didn't know what to do.
You didn't
Never
know what to do.
expected that.
You're crying here today.
And I cried when I found out what had really happened to her also.
What, because you're at the police station at that point?
No, because I never intended on hurting anybody. Any other time I've been had any kind of conflict, I've always tried to avoid it. My hardest. I've never actually fought anybody.
So every time before you tried to avoid it, but this time you decided to take a knife.
No, I
to
avoided
a
it.
fist fight.
I avoided it for about 8 months.
Right. You avoided it for 8 months and you were done.
It came to me. It finally, I couldn't go anywhere.
Right. I remember.
Thank you. Interrupt.
Just a couple of questions. You were asked about, just a moment ago, about the voicemail, and I think the question was is that you followed through with your threat, I'm going to murder you, and you said yes. So that we're crystal clear, did you ever intend to murder anyone or hurt anyone that night?
No,
Okay. Did you intend to murder Sarah?
no.
Okay. And the voicemails that we've heard, and the voicemail that was just referenced, that was some 5 to 9 months before this ever took place.
Yes.
There were no voicemails, even in the year 2000. All those voicemails were back in 2008.
Yes.
And you had the same type of voicemails coming your way.
Yes.
One final question. They came to you that night, didn't they?
Yes.
Did you ever intend to murder Sarah?
No.
Okay, Judge, that's all I have.
Thank you. Okay, we just step down.
Judge, will we recall Joshua Camacho?
All righty. The man is coming back. Daddy Shortnuts, I will tell you this. None of like the main witnesses have been on the stand very long at all. She was only on stand for an hour total. Well, less than an hour. For direct and cross and redirect. So their opening statements for, I think his was like 20 minutes and the state's was less than 15. It's been great for that aspect of things. It's been a very, very quick trial. Give me a sec. Hang on. Here we go. And we have about, I'm telling you, Josh's other part of his direct or cross or whatever we're getting right now is really short. Stop it. All right, here we go.
Just
Sure,
want
I
to
have it
love pound cake.
I'm gonna make sure I have it unmuted this time. So you're gonna see, I'm gonna stop this video before we get to the end of it. We will watch the rest of it tomorrow because it goes into argument and the judge explains some things on jury instructions that we were talking about yesterday about, because she got charged with second degree, not first. There was a lot of talk about it being premeditated. But also then I think Puddletown had brought up manslaughter. So he's going to talk about that. So we'll watch that part tomorrow. And then we will watch, we'll watch part of the little bit of arguing before they start closings tomorrow. And then we will watch the defense closing. We'll watch prosecutors' first part of their closing, the defense's closing, and then we'll watch the rest of the closing rebuttal because it's long on Monday. He got your picture that you said maybe made them look like they were doing something bad, that I said it's a recording. He's talking into a microphone.
My picture?
You were talking about that picture that Snipe has now on his profile. That it looked like they were doing something else. I won't say what.
Thank you, Judge. Mr. Camacho, you're still under oath. I have just a few questions for you. Mr. Camacho, do you own a gun?
No.
Is Annie okay?
Do you have access to a gun?
No.
Are you familiar with any guns in your house?
No.
Is that your son?
Did you, in fact, own a gun and point it at Rachel Wade?
No.
That never happened?
No.
Okay.
You never went to her apartment that you were sharing with her, place a gun in your backpack, and point a gun at Rachel Wade?
No.
Back on April 15th of last year, did you own a gun?
I had a gun, yes.
Oh, you did? You had a gun?
Yes.
Did you ever discuss that gun with Sarah Ludeman?
No.
You didn't?
No.
Did you ever show that gun to Sarah Ludeman?
Yes.
So you showed Sarah Ludeman that gun?
Yes.
But your testimony is that you didn't discuss that gun with her?
Yes.
Did you ask these girls to fight for you?
No.
You're sure of that?
Yes.
This isn't a memory problem. You're sure that you did? Do you remember where you got that gun?
No, I don't.
Objection, Your Honor. Relevance?
Sustained.
Did you get rid of the gun after April of last year?
No.
Still have the gun?
No,
Where's the gun?
it's not. I don't have it no more.
And you never threatened Rachel with the gun?
Ask Nancy, objection.
You never threatened Rachel?
No.
Go ahead.
Thank you. Any cross-examination? Thank you. You may step down. May this witness be released now?
I don't have any objection, Judge.
All right, very good. What says the defense?
I may have one, Judge. Judge, having checked with the court, seeing that all the defense exhibits have been properly entered into evidence, at this time, the defense would rest.
Thank you. Any rebuttal from the state?
Yes, sir, but if I can just have 10 minutes, Your Honor.
All right.
10 minutes.
We will be in recess for 10 minutes.
They're long tables.
Come back.
Why? What are they doing at the end of that table? There's nothing there.
I don't know, but they're really long for a lot of people that probably won't ever be sitting over there.
Yeah, what is happening over there? I mean,
like,
geez.
I can't believe she didn't have anything. No questions for him. She's just a girl who claims he is the one. Which he probably is because she sleeps with everyone. Wow. Haley. The Last Supper.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
For the love of... Exactly.
The Last Supper was filmed in the same courtroom. The courtroom could be half the size. True. If they would just, get rid of half the tables and cut that. They wouldn't have look like they had a box fort up there.
Also, that doesn't look like there's a straight wall of marble in back of the... Like, what courtroom is this courtroom so grand that they needed a full wall of marble? Like, what is happening?
That is just Florida courtrooms. A lot of them.
We saw courtrooms in a gymnasium, for goodness sake. These people are ungrateful. They got tables upon tables, Remember that one where they did with the kids' desks in the school? And the...
Yes. Oh, yes. Yes.
Good Lord. They need a 87-inch table? I mean, what is happening?
I don't get it. Maybe that's what he was. Maybe that's why he was dressed like that, because he was waiting on table 6.
Yes, he was waiting on the tables in the courtroom. That was his job. He was like, one slice of pound cake coming right up, right after I take the stand, sir.
I think that she didn't cross him for a purpose too. She didn't cross him because she didn't want to bring anything else out about the firearm, and can only cross on topics about indirect. Yep. Asked about. I can read. 87-inch desk. Yes.
Yeah. I mean,
Don't you know how women measure things?
Yeah. Who said that?
Snipe.
Oh. I mean, I know how I measure things.
When I was growing up, the courtroom, church, and school were all in the same room.
Yeah.
Don't let Flashman hear you. He'll be like, "Do you grow up in Walnut Grove with Laura Ingalls?"
People like, meanwhile, back at the ranch, church, school, Lassie stood outside, kept watch, while Farmer Joe...
No, you don't. With the tape measure like anyone else. Yeah, but do we know how to use it?
No, we don't. Not really. We pretend we know how, but we don't. We're just like, yeah, that's a,
He's in Norwood 6. I don't know what that means.
Where's Frank when you need him? He needs to be
I don't
Googling all
know.
this and then sending me the answer, so I look smart at least.
Yes. All right, we got about 5 minutes left.
Okay.
Then we're done. Then it's over for tonight.
Good afternoon, Detective.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
And I previously asked you if you had interviewed witnesses in the case. Did you interview Javier Laboy?
I did, yes.
And did you go over with Mr. Laboy, let me strike that. Was the interview at the police station?
It was, yes.
Was it a full interview?
It was, yes.
And was it right after the incident happened?
It was.
Did you go over what happened at Javier's house that night with him?
I did.
Did he ever mention during his interview that Rachel Wade, when the confrontation occurred, had taken 2 steps back?
No, he never mentioned that to me.
What did he tell you?
He told me, or when I spoke to him, he described this mutual combat fight between the 2 girls and how that took place out in the street.
And where did he say it took place?
He described the area between the red Saturn that belonged to Miss Wade and the van that Sarah had been driving in that night.
And he said it happened in the street.
That's correct.
As part of your investigation, did you interview Rachel Wade herself?
I did.
Was that interview conducted at the police department?
It was.
And during that interview, did you also ask her about the events that occurred at Javier's house?
I did.
And did she tell you those events?
She did.
And when she told you the events the first time around, did she ever mention a knife?
No, she did not.
Did she ever mention that someone was stabbed?
No, she did not.
Did she deny knowledge that someone was stabbed?
She told me she did not know.
She did not know that Sarah was stabbed?
That's correct.
At some point, did she tell you that originally when the girls pulled up, she was by Dustin's car at the driveway?
Yes, she did say that.
So originally, she never said that she was in the front of her car, correct?
That's correct.
At some point during the interview, you had to confront her about what she had told you, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And how did you confront her?
I confronted her, explained to her that I had other individuals that had said otherwise, that she had seen her with the knife, that had seen the fight, and I asked her how that could be that she wouldn't know anything about that.
And was it at this point in time, after you confronted her with the evidence you had, that she finally admitted she had a knife?
She did.
Did at some point in the interview, she tell you that Josh had told her she needed to stop what she was doing that night?
Yes, she did.
At some point during that interview, did she say that Sarah had threatened her in the past, but she thought she didn't really mean it?
Yes, she did say that.
Did at any time during that interview, did she mention that she was in fear that someone would use a gun?
No, she never mentioned that.
Have you ever heard her mention that prior to this date?
No, ma'am.
Your Honor, may I have a moment? Did you discuss to her whom she was scared of that evening? If she was scared of someone that evening?
You're speaking of Miss Wade?
Yes.
She said that I did speak to her about that, yes.
And what did she tell you?
She told me that she had been previously afraid of statements that had been made by Sarah, and that that was the person that she may have been concerned about. That was followed by those same statements, though, of she never thought she would follow through on those threats or anything.
Did she say that she was scared of Janet?
No.
No further questions.
Thank you. Any cross-examination?
No questions for Detective Lynch. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Any further rebuttal witnesses for the state?
No, sir.
Any, sir, rebuttal witnesses for the defense?
No, sir.
Members of the jury?
That's it. Members of the jury.
I mean, I just feel like that's a lot of fake marble behind them. It's too much. That place is too grand. Look at how tiny the judge is.
But he's
Sitting
got
there in
this,
his,
I still want his
he
chair.
has a Alice in Wonderland oversized chair. Okay.
He does, but it looks nice.
Hatters in the back. You know, they're having their little tea party.
Might be really uncomfortable though. I never even know who's this dude.
I don't know, but if I sat
I
in that
never
chair,
even noticed. I never even noticed
think-
like this dude sitting over here staring at the judge.
but look. That's the judge's little buddy. He goes and runs and gets him, like, you know, little cups of water and stuff. He's right by the door. Convenient.
He's like, I'm leaving. He's like, can I leave now? Well, what would your courtroom be then, Gabby?
Straight to jail. I don't know.
There is no trial.
That's
You
it.
either go to
Straight
jail or you go out back, and that's the
Straight
end
to
of
jail.
it. Judge Schrader did have a good chair. He did. But I like this judge.
I sat in that
Although
judge's
it-
chair. My feet would not be able to ever. I would have to hop down and hop back up to get in that thing.
But his chair, it might look more comfortable than it is. Because it might be hard. You know
I'm
how
not
some
saying it's
things look-
comfortable. I'm just saying it's really tall and,
Just the
and
gallows.
high. Yeah, just the gallows, you know? Off with their head. You know what I mean? Why not? Exactly.
That's true. Probably as law clerk, because he does look young.
Mm.
Spaghetti noodles. That's your courtroom. She would hand you here's how she would your guilt or innocent. She would hand you a box of spaghetti and a pot of boiling water, and what you did with that spaghetti when putting it into the water would determine your fate.
Yeah, so think twice, people. Think twice. Okay? Either that, straight to jail.
It's like Chutes and Ladders, but with chutes that lead straight to jail, and ladders that lead straight to the gallows. Lip noodles, macaroni shoots. Wee.
I got a macaroni shoot. Oh, wait, it's a me. Yeah.
Like
That's what you
Blazing
have to say
Saddles.
when you go down it.
Oh, well. What if I don't say it right? Like Blazing Saddles, where the hangman is hanging a horse and rider. He calls it a special.
Yeah.
That's a funny movie.
One of my favorite lines from that movie is, well, pay my rent.
Mine is, excuse me while I whip this out. And the crowd's like, oh.
Oh, so many good ones. Measure twice, do not break the
Do not break the spaghetti. It's a tiny little jail. Little teeny tiny. Like I was like voguing. You know, like Madonna.
And Vogue. And Vogue.
I wasn't voguing. I never vogued in my life. Surprising, I know. I could have. I was young enough to at the time. Didn't care to. Anyways. So tomorrow we will, like I said, actually, I'm going to listen to this argument a little bit better to make sure that it's not going to bore you guys. And then we've got closings to do, like I said, part of them. And then we will do prosecution rebuttal on Monday, do the verdict on Monday. And
Peace
continue.
out, Daddy Nuts.
See you, Daddy Short Nuts. It was good to see you. Gotta bounce. Unlike the knife when it hit the top of the house.
Hopefully not too hard.
Yeah, careful with them bouncing things.
Careful, don't bounce on your nuts, okay?
At Gabby's jail, they make you bake cookies in a hollow tree. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Jesus. What do you think this is? Free? Lord.
I call BS that you never vogued. Whoops. I never vogued.
Me too. I don't believe it either. Look at how you're just holding your hair right now. You're twisting your hair. She's like, she looked down. She's like, I never vogued. Yeah, you did. You even had the Madonna pointies. The Madonna pointies. And you were in your bedroom in the mirror and you were like, and vogue. You did. I saw you as Dollar Barbie. I saw you as Dollar Barbie.
She might have vogued. But this girl did not. Why, Rhett, how many times have I told you to wash up after a weekly cross burning? Wow. And landing the plane. Final thoughts. Ah, darn, this has been fun.
Landing the helicopter.
Highlights and what? Oh.
Highlights and
I don't know. Are you talking about my highlights?
Hair highlights? Maybe. Possibly.
Holy crap, I just got jump scared by the cat, because that's what cats do.
Yeah, I know, right?
They can be evil, or they can be nice. Even I have vogued, but it was because I liked a girl who was into Madonna. I have never vogued. Ever.
I just always... I always associated, like, voguing with Pauly Shore. Because he was in that Halloween costume, he was like Madonna. Or someone was in like a Madonna costume. He walks up to them. He's like, "Nice pointies," and like they were in a Madonna costume. Oh, it's so funny. I like Pauly Shore. What did he say?
All right, I am ending this on that note. I'm ending it. We'll see you guys tomorrow, where maybe things might be normal, but probably not. So have a great night, and we will see you guys tomorrow.
Hot mannequin love is kinda uncanny. Click, like, subscribe, ooh, piece of candy. Looking for my spotlight, chasing my vibe. Still looking for my credibility online. Don't pick it up, chasing all the clicks, chasing all the views. Credibility's hiding, but I'm bringing you the news. Every little scroll is a mystery, but you stuck around, watch the show with me. Laughs and chaos, that's how we roll. Drop a comment down below before you go. Every little scroll is a mystery, but you stuck around, watch the show with me. Laughs and chaos, that's how we roll. Drop a comment down below before you go. Ooh.